Namaste, everyone. Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, give you a big and beautiful shout out on this Transformation Sunday, 4th of July, Independent Day version. Before we begin, let us invoke. Place your hands on your heart. Beware of your heart. Beware the kindness, sweetness, love, joy, peace within the heart. Beware the crown. Beware the crown expanding in all directions. And beware the heart and the crown together. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. To Grandmaster Cho Koksui, Lord Mahaguru Jameling, to Lord Buddha Kuan Yin, to Lord Ganesh, to Holy Master Count Saint Germain, to all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, healing ministers, to our divine selves, to our higher souls, we humbly invoke for your divine light, love, and power, for your divine help, guidance, and protection during today's lecture, meditation, and healing. We ask to let go of things that no longer serve us, to let go of old thought forms, calcified energies, and to be open and receptive to the healing energies of the great ones in God. We thank you, Lord God. We thank you all. With gratitude, respect, and love, so be it, so be it, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, welcome everybody to another Transformation Sunday. I'm on location here in, I almost forgot where I was. It's getting to be that point. Phoenix, Arizona. So I spent a month in Sedona. The reason I left Sedona was because of the Wi-Fi. It was near impossible to get consistent Wi-Fi hour by hour. So it's hard when all of your healings are done online, interacting with people face to face, as well as the projects you're working on require constant, not just a little bit internet access, but very good internet access. So now that I'm here in Phoenix, getting super good sleep, consistent Wi-Fi that's really, really good. And it's allowing me to do this right now at the time that we usually do it. And there was something else. Oh, and it's so hot here. So the time of the year I'm at right now is in July. And basically June, July, and August are the three hottest months of the entire year that I've now found out from many people that have lived here for years that this is the unbearable time of the year for people. And the particular place that I'm at, which is not very big, the electric for the AC is $400 a month just for the AC. And the guy's parents, who have a bigger house, obviously, their AC, their electric cost during this time of the year is $1,500 a month just for AC. And then during the winter season, quote unquote winter season, it's like $15. So it balances out obviously throughout the year. But it is so hot that going outside for a brief walk is very difficult. It was the other day, it was 111 degrees, and I was walking around, and my glasses and my eyes were hot. I've never experienced that in my entire life. I go, how do people live like this? As I was coming back from, I was visiting like the little, it's called the Biltmore area, which is the most prosperous area in the entire state of Arizona, which is great. I'm a mile from it. And so I was walking over there, and as I was walking back, I saw a crew of like 5 men playing ultimate frisbee. And I'm like, how do you play ultimate frisbee in 110 degree weather? It just mind boggling. I don't know how you could ever get used to this. And also, how would you get used to it, right? If it's super hot during this time of the year and then it's unbelievably beautiful the 9 months out of the year, it's like, how do you ever acclimate to it? So anyways, it's been quite the experience. But the talk I want to bring up today that it seems very apropos is trust. We've talked about trust way back in the day, but as with all spiritual teachings, as Master Chola Koksui says, the tenet of know, remember, practice, master. It's always helpful to be reminded of spiritual teachings to go, huh, I never thought about it like that. I never viewed it from that point of view. So I want to talk a little bit about trust. So relating it to what I recently did in Prescott, they call it Prescott, but it's spelled Prescott. So I don't know how you say it. It's probably the locals say Prescott versus Prescott. It's kind of funny. When I used to live in Leominster, Massachusetts, my brother's ex-wife from California, when she came here, if you look at the spelling, it's not lemon, it's Leominster. So she would pronounce it Leominster, Massachusetts versus Leominster, Massachusetts. So I think it's the same thing with Prescott Valley, Prescott Valley. You go somewhere else in those 3 months, like those. Exactly. Yeah, which funny enough, a lot of the people I found out in the Sedona area, they own their homes 6 months out of the year. And a lot of them in California, Michigan, Minnesota, and then they live in Sedona 6 months out of the year. One of the reasons, as I was talking with one of my mentors, is because of the vortexes in Sedona. The energy is too intense for most people. They don't consciously know this, but they buy a place and then they only live there 6 months out of the year, and then it becomes too much to them energetically. So they end up going back to Minnesota, Michigan, or California. So when I was in Prescott Valley, I took my motorcycle license, which was a lifelong bucket list item for me, and I'm super, super grateful that I did it. And I'm not the most mechanically inclined human being on the planet. When I was doing real estate investing, my business partner, super mechanically inclined. Actually, a lot of the people I've known over the course of my life are very, very mechanically inclined. They can look at a physical thing and know how to physically manipulate it, the proper angles, all of these things. It's not my ninja power. It's not my skill set. So when we get on this, 450, 500-pound motorcycle, our test motorcycles, we're supposed to do certain things with those. And a person who has a mechanical mind can easily go, oh, if I want to do this kind of maneuver, I have to manipulate the bike in this kind of way, right? That's not my skill set. So it's like I have to look at it, look at the instructor doing it very, very carefully. And then I have to for me, the best way to do something is physicalizing it. Other people, they can just see it in their mind's eye, like, oh, I just have to turn it at this angle or this degree and I'll produce this result. For me, I have to feel it in my body, right? For me to be effective at it. So connecting it to trust, we're doing a maneuver where we're going, maybe 5 or 6 miles an hour, not very fast. And then you have to, how do I say this? You have to turn the handlebars strong right or strong left, right? Like all the way over as you're turning. So it's not like you're slowly turning it. It's like you have to do this really fast. And that requires a lot of what? Trust. Trust in what? Trust in the thing that you're sitting on, right? And trust in the directions of the instructor. And it was super difficult because every part of your physical body wants to resist that because you feel out of balance. You feel uncertain, unsure of yourself. Are you going to fall? Is the bike going to fall on you to the left? Is the bike going to fall on you to the right? Which actually happened to one of the guys. He wasn't even really driving. He finished the maneuver and then he stopped and then the bike fell on him, which was kind of weird. Ripped his pants, blood everywhere. But he goes, I've already invested a day and a half into this and $350. I'm not gonna lose out, right? So he struggled through, made it happen. And it was funny because our instructor has been teaching this for 6 years. And he's been driving for 45 years on a bike. He says, this is one of the few classes ever in my 6 years that I didn't have to fail anyone. So everyone passed. In general, most people, he has to fail at least one person. So it was very difficult practicing that trust. Now that's trust on a physical level, right? Trust on a physical level. Because if you don't do it all the way, which is kind of what he's getting to, he says, look, you can't do it a little bit of the way. You have to do it all the way in order for the maneuver to work, right? Now, life isn't like that. It's not an all or nothing kind of event. But how many of us suffer because we just dip our toe in the water, get scared, get uncertain, and then retract? right? And so we miss out on that opportunity. So over the past couple months of me traveling around the Pacific Northwest, of going from Airbnb to Airbnb, or from situation to situation, from this challenge to that challenge, to Wi-Fi to no Wi-Fi, to healing people in a car, healing people in an Airbnb, healing people in a hotel room. It's this constant practice of trusting the process. Like, okay, this is my next destination. I trust in the process. And it was interesting because um, I'm doing work with my mentor of taking myself to the next level. And when you practice trust again and again and again and again and again, you start getting into a groove. So you do these little trusts over time, and then you start taking bigger and bigger and bigger jumps and bigger leaps of going, okay, I got this. Not because I'm magnificent, but because I trust in the process, I trust in the energy, I trust in my higher soul, I trust in my teacher, and I trust in God, right? Um, and doing this work of healing work, it's very interesting that I keep seeing this trusting thing come up. There are clients of mine who have been fighting me on certain things. Other things they've been all on board and they've gotten the result, but other things they've been doubtful of. One of them being forgiveness. No, I don't need to forgive that person. No, I don't need to forgive that person. No, no, trust me. You're the one that's hiring me for healing. I have years of experience. I can see that there's something going on that needs to be resolved around forgiveness. Just practice forgiveness for this short period of time. And trust me, you'll get the result that you're looking for. Resistance, 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 lack of trust, lack of trust, lack of trust. And then finally, ta-da, the person like transformed. I was amazed. I myself was amazed by the result that this person got by simply following simple instructions and trusting in the process, right? Another client been fighting tithing for a long, long time. So those are the two things I see most difficulty: forgiveness and tithing. And this person fought me tooth and nail for tithing. And it was super funny because when this person finally got on board with tithing, they would tithe, they would get immediate feedback. This is what I've noticed with the great teachers, the great ones that guide the evolution of the cosmos, including humanity. They, if you take a big jump, they'll give you an even bigger reward because you're demonstrating trust. But if you take a teeny tiny bit of trust, they give you a teeny tiny bit in return, right? To validate that. So this person resisted, 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 and then finally sent out a big tithe. And I know that was a challenge for her in particular. She did it and she got a big reward back. And then that happened month after month after month, but she was still having resistance, right? And then an opportunity came her way to send the biggest tithe that she's ever sent, ever, like hands down. So much so that it was like causing her a lot of what? Fear, doubt, anxiety. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't come back to me? And then she sends the tithe out because she's gotten into the habit of trusting, sending the tithe out. And then she kind of forgot about it. And I asked her, I go, so how is this month income wise? Right? Because we're always checking in. How's your income this month? And she was like astounded of what came in and what will continue to come in, right? From clients that are now backlogging in her business. So what is this all about? It's about following the simple process. The reason we don't trust ourselves is because of low self-esteem, because we feel we are inadequate. We feel that we're doing it by ourselves, right? But if you're following universal principles, as Grandmaster Chola Kuk would say, if you follow the law will take care of you. Period. If you follow the law will take care of you. So if you have conflict with somebody, what is one of the best resolutions to conflict? Forgiveness, right? Now, you forgive once or twice and there's still conflict, then guess what? Do a little bit more, do a little bit more, do a little bit more, and then the conflict will be resolved. But what people don't do is they don't trust in the process. They don't trust. I think my mentor said to me many years ago, she goes, you trust in the teacher, but you don't trust in yourself. So until you can trust in yourself, trust in the teacher. The teacher has your back, right? So trust in the teacher. The teacher said, do this, this, and this, and you'll achieve this, this, and that, right? So I was like, okay, fine. So then I just follow the simple instructions. That's why Grandmaster Chogoku Sui says, follow simple instructions, because as a disciple grows and evolves, you know what happens? The instructions they're not simple anymore. But if you cannot follow simple instructions, you cannot follow more complicated instructions. Took me a long time to figure that out, right? So connecting it to my motorcycle exam, connecting it to a client working on forgiveness, connecting it to a client that's working on increasing her prosperity, and living a higher quality life. You have to trust yourself. You have to put yourself out there, right? Because as you keep putting yourself out there, what do you get? Feedback. I was sharing this with my son last week about socializing with people, right? He doesn't trust in his ability to carry on a conversation comfortably without the other person thinking he's a complete and utter nut job, right? And I go, do you think, coaching question, do you think by interacting with people more often, you'll get better at communicating with them? He says, yes. So what do you have to go through? The uncomfortable process of that. But trust in that process that, hey, as I talk to more and more people and interact with more and more people, I'm going to become better at reading people. I'm going to become better at asking questions, listening. The whole process of communication will become better and better and better. But if you don't do it, you never get better at it. So you have to trust in that process, right? And so ultimately, or the best way to start is trusting in the higher self, trusting in your teacher, and trusting in God. That's kind of the process of trusting, right? I was still working on the not trusting myself. That's why I wasn't getting the results. I trusted in the teacher, but I wasn't trusting in myself. And then when I started trusting that I got this, I can handle this, I can overcome this challenge with the help of God, with the help of the teacher, everything began to shift, right? But if you don't feel capable, then you're not really going to move your life forward, right? So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense about trust. It's it's really quite powerful when you realize that you got this. That no matter how difficult a situation is, you got this. No matter how uncertain a situation is, you got this. And for some reason, I always think of Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Records, Virgin Airlines. You know, he founded 300 plus businesses and a multi-billionaire. And his life has always been dedicated to putting himself out there, right? It's kind of like the term building the parachute on the way down. Like he's that kind of guy because he trusts that no matter what happens, I got this. I don't know if he's a spiritual guy. I don't know if he, has any faith of some sort, but he trusts in his ability to find the solution. But most people don't trust in their ability. Most people play the victim. Most people have low self-esteem and low self-worth. So they don't have this. You must have gotten some good feedback. Yeah. I mean, think about that. Creating 300 businesses, not all of them made millions and millions of dollars, right? But the few that did made him billions of dollars. So he's a person that always comes into my mind. I haven't actually read his autobiography. It came out maybe 15 years ago. Being a Virgin or something like that. I forget the name of it. I think I'm probably being guided to read it because he comes up into my awareness a lot for some reason. It's not like I've studied him extensively, but even when I'm doing inner work, virtues, he comes into my awareness. So the takeaway is put yourself out there consistently and persistently, incrementally over time, and then get feedback and recognize that you got this. I think another another aspect as to what keeps me going, knowing what I know and trusting in the process, is that the work that I'm doing and the intentions that I have in the work that I'm doing are good, right? So I'm not about stealing from people. I'm not about polluting the environment. I'm not about injuring the animal kingdom. The work that I do, it's meant to help, to heal, to transform, and to elevate humanity, right? So I'd rather trust in that process, that as I go through that process, I will be provided for so I can provide for other people, right? Um, and if I can't trust in that, then what can I trust in, right? If I can't trust in being virtuous and being a good person, what can I trust in? So you have to ask yourself the question, the thing that you want to do, or the thing that you want to experience, or the thing that you want to give back to humanity, is it good? Is it wholesome? Is it clean? Is it pure? And if it is, then go for it, right? It's like somebody go, well, I don't know if I should go back to school. Well, what are you going back to school for? Well, I want to create an artillery company. I want to I want to go back to school so I learn how to open up a casino. Well, maybe not the best thing for humanity, right? What's your driving factor? Well, I want to make lots and lots of money. Well, it's okay to make lots and lots of money, but what are you going to do with that money, right? But if you say, well, I want to go back to school to become a veterinarian because I want to help the animal kingdom. I want to go back to school so I can be a psychologist and help people with their viewpoints. I want to go back to school to fill in the blank. If it's something helpful and kind for other people, then it's good. So that's kind of one of the things that you can look into when you are at a crossroads of, well, do I trust myself? Do I trust this process? Okay, well, Master Choa says, if you follow the law will take care of you. Well, what's the law? Well, sowing and reaping. Well, what am I planting right now? Okay, I'm planting good seeds. So what will I get in return? Good fruit, a good harvest. Okay, I can handle that. Right? But you have to be honest with yourself, because you could lie to yourself, right? You could be doing things that are not so good, not so kind, not so wholesome, right? Could be doing things that are cruel, but most people that are watching this content are kind of mostly on the virtuous side versus on the vice side, Miami Vice side. Um, we can always trust good seeds. Correct. Correct. So that's something to really be aware of. Again, if you follow the law will take care of you. So that should help you with the trusting thing. You're like, okay, well, what am I planting right now? I'm planting good seeds. Okay, well, then I'm going to get a good harvest. Now, the good harvest is not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen over time. But you just have to keep checking in with yourself. What am I planting? What am I planting? What am I planting? What am I planting? Right? And then that's the harvest that you'll get. Might take a while though. It's not always evident. Yeah. The more aware you are, the easier it is to see from point A to point B, right? If you lack awareness, you don't know how that good seed is going to materialize. The greater your level of awareness, you can almost see it instantaneously. I plant this, this is what the materialization of that seed is going to look like, the fruition of the fruit. That requires awareness, right? Like anything without awareness, there's no inner transformation. So we keep making the same stupid mistakes again and again and again and again and again. So a simple way of looking at it is your health, right? I just had a client or a friend of mine who's going to become a client reach out to me. Some health issues came up. Now, I knew those health issues years ago. Guess who didn't? Himself, because he was what? Lying to himself, right? He was lying to himself. He was deceiving himself. So he stayed stuck. And now he's forced to take action, or what? He'll die. So that's why one of the most important virtues is accurate perception, correct expression, because it allows you to see something clearly to take the necessary actions to move forward. All the virtues are important. The most difficult virtue to practice is accurate perception, correct expression, because you have to look at something accurately, right? So if he didn't lie to himself, he could have gotten help years ago, but he was lying to himself, and the condition got progressively worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But if now he can trust in the process, because people that have been in his condition have done A, B, C and gotten this result and moved their lives forward. So all he has to do is take the first step, then the next step, then the next step, then the next step, and he'll achieve his target. Trusting in the process. So how do you know if you're lying to yourself? That's the start of it. Questioning it. Right? So we always say without awareness, there's no inner transformation. So how do you develop awareness? Through inner reflection and firm resolution. So what's inner reflection and firm resolution? It's sitting down and looking at your life, right? So you look at some area of your life that you're suffering in, your health, your wealth, your finances, your spiritual growth and development, and you sit down and you look at it. You go, okay, I'm experiencing a lot of anger. Okay, well, I hear that if I'm experiencing a lot of anger, it must be connected to my inability to forgive. Okay, is there someone that I need to forgive? And then you have to be aware. I'm lying to myself. I don't need to forgive so-and-so. I usually say when people become reactive about someone or something, there's your cue and your clue, right? So if I say to you, so if I'm talking to you on a one-on-one and we're doing a healing session, I say, oh, do you have to forgive so-and-so? And you're like, no, absolutely not. There you go. That's usually the indicator. It's the reaction, because that's coming from a program, and a program is covering hurt, pain, and trauma, right? To keep your psychology safe. There's your clue. But if you, like my client previously, would fight and fight and no, I don't have to forgive any. No, I forgave them. I forgave them. No, you didn't, right? So that's where you have to be honest with yourself. And the interesting thing is, no one can be honest for you, right? No one can be honest for you, just like nobody can walk your spiritual path. People make the assumption that when they're in a coaching session or a healing session, that when the coach or the healer is asking you something, it's for the coach or the healer. The good coaches and good healers are asking not for them, because they know. Hello? They know. Why? Because they've done this. They have experience. They have feedback. They've produced results. They're asking for the person to have the aha moment. Until the person has the aha moment, they can't move forward. Until they have that come to Jesus moment, right? Or come to Buddha moment, or they hit rock bottom, like my friend, right? You don't have to hit rock bottom to transform, by the way, just throwing that out there. Most addicts hit rock bottom before they transform. They could have transformed here, but they chose to transform at the bottom of the barrel, okay? So very, very important to be aware of that. So when you lie to yourself, you can't move forward. And the only person that can give you self-honesty is the self. So asking the question, am I lying to myself about something? See, the thing is, it's a self-evident truth. If you look at the area in your life that's not working, there's self-delusion, lack of awareness, lack of understanding, right? If you're 300 pounds, there's a problem, right? But what do we do with this body positivity movement that's for some strange reason become very popular? It's accepting yourself. But do you see how that's distorting teachings? Yes, accept yourself. Yes, love yourself. But you have to take, part of loving yourself is taking care of the physical body. Being 300 pounds is not taking care of your physical body. But because people are buying into what? Self-delusion, we're kind of getting off topic of trust, buying into self-delusion, they're not able to move their lives forward. So they stay stuck. So every area of your life you can look at like that. Where am I lying to myself? Here, 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 here. And then you have to have the what? Will to transform. But until you practice self-honesty, you're not going to move forward. One of my one of my biggest challenges over the years of doing my inner work is I'm ready, willing, and able to do the inner work. That's what's even funnier. So I'm not lying to myself. I'll go to my mentor, I'll go to people that I work with that help me on my path, and I'll be like, look, I'm having these anger issues and I'm doing the forgiveness meditation. What else can I be doing? And it's the process of doing that. So I want something else. Like, I'm still angry at this person, but I'm doing forgiveness. What else? And it's like, trust the process. It's like, that's not the answer I was looking for. So I'm learning other things along the path of purification and doing inner work to become a better person, a better soul. Rather than someone tells me something and I go, you don't know what you're talking about. That's really never, not never, but that's not my modus operandum. If somebody says, Christian, you need to work on this, I go, yeah, you're probably right. Let me work on it. So I'm able to move forward faster than if somebody says, you need to work on it. It's like, nah, I don't need to work on that. You don't know what you're talking about. Trust being one of them. Trust was something that I didn't know how to work on. I didn't know how to navigate that world. It's like, okay, I understand I need to work on trust. I need to trust in my abilities. I need to trust in the teacher. I need to trust in God. I get it. How do I do that? Right? So my receptivity was there, but my skill set had not been developed. But then as I keep throwing myself into the lion's den, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, I start developing the habit of, okay, I got this. I got this. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I've handled the worst that can happen. So let's move forward. Master talks about that in the sutras. If you can handle the risk, then move forward. Well, I've handled so much risk in my life. I think, okay, all right, let's do this. I'm ready. Which is a demonstration of what? Humility. Doesn't mean I can handle all risk. It doesn't mean I throw myself naked into the fire. Well, I mean, sometimes, but in general, no. So it's like, it's finding your edge and then going a little bit past it. So on the bike, he's like, all right, do a hard left. And then guess what? The bike starts to wobble. I was like, all right, next time I got this. And the next time, and the bike wobbles less, but it still wobbles. And then the third time I was like, you know what? I got to trust this process. Hard left. And then the bike turned perfectly. Even though I felt super awkward doing it, my body was like, oh, this is how it's supposed to feel. So I started trusting in the process, right? From someone who's been riding for 45 years. Here's a guy, think about this for a second. Here's a guy that has never ridden before. Hello, never ridden a motorcycle before, being instructed by a man who's ridden for 45 years and has taught for 6 years. Hello, and I'm questioning him. How crazy is that? He's like, just do the hard left, just do the hard right, right? So it's the same thing with our coaches, our healers, our gurus, right? If they're worth their salt, what they're saying has tremendous value. Listen to it, follow it, get feedback versus listening to it, questioning it, and then not taking any action and then making your decision. Think about how crazy that is. It blows my mind when people do that. They go to someone who supposedly has more experience than them that can help them with the situation. Then they question, don't take action, and then they make up their mind. It's absurd. It's absurd. Which goes back to what? Accurate perception, correct expression, humility. Right? So I hope that helps. I hope you have a deeper appreciation for the process of trusting in yourself, trusting the process, trusting the people that have gone before you, right? And then ultimately trusting in God. And if you're doing something that's good, that's wholesome, that will benefit other people, go with it, right? Go with it. If you're doing something that's going to hurt humanity, hurt Mother Earth, hurt different kingdoms, then you might want to reconsider. what is it? Truth is my shield, something like that. Being being a good person is your shield. Okay, so let's do our exercises because I have this and good Wi-Fi, so we can make it happen. I'll find a nice song for you guys. So everyone at home, again, the reminder is you do 2 rounds of exercises on Sunday, right? 2 rounds of exercises that you saw in the little exercise video. And then we will commence after that. Have at it. Um, yeah, so the first Justin Bieber song was squirrely. Whoever recorded it didn't do a very good job. So that's actually not the version I typically use. So that's maybe why it was soft, because I don't know what you call it, but like the bass seemed to almost be removed from the song. It was like just treble or something like that. So let's all sit comfortably. I got my yoga mat. Then I got my silk covering. Then I got my meditation cushion that has been with me many places. Oh, meditation cushion. We go so far back. So sit comfortably. Let's do our breathing of 7-1-7-1. Again, it's inhaling through the nose, hold for 1, exhale through the nose, hold for 1, inhale for 7, hold for 1, exhale for 7, hold for 1. Smooth, rhythmic, and quiet. As you inhale, the belly goes out. As you exhale, the belly goes in. And this is your opportunity to calm your emotions, still your mind, expand your energy, and hear the whisper of the higher soul, and even the opportunity to hear the eternal Om. So let's begin. First, exhaling out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Breathe normally. Be aware of the stillness within you. How still can you become? Let go of all resistance. Let go of all expectations. Just be still. Be aware of the crown. Silently repeat after me with awareness. I am the soul affirmation by Grandmaster Chogo Koksui. I am the soul. I am not the body. I am not the emotions. I am not the thoughts. I am not the mind. The mind is just a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am a child of God. I am connected to God. I am one with God. I am one with all. This is the truth, regardless of the brain's capacity to experience the truth. I am the soul. Be still, be aware. Slowly raise your hands in chest level. Maintain your sense of stillness and oneness with the higher self. Be aware of the heart, the hands, and the earth. Mentally follow me. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Experience the energies of peace, love, and forgiveness passing through you and going down to Mother Earth and all sentient beings. Peace, love, and forgiveness. Peace, love, and forgiveness. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is doubt, faith. Think of a person or persons in your life that are going through difficult times. Bless them with hope and faith. Bless them with inner strength, inner power to overcome. To fulfill their purpose, their mission in life. Let every person, every being be blessed with hope and faith. So be it. Where there is darkness, light, sadness, joy. Wherever there is pain, suffering, war, famine, disease throughout the planet, let there be light and joy. Let light and joy be anchored in these areas. See these areas as bright. See the people as happy. Hugging each other, embracing each other, loving each other. See all harmony be restored. May the entire earth, every person, every being be blessed with light and joy. So be it. Beware the crown, the hands, and the earth. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, and to be loved as to love. See your life being more and more depersonalized. See yourself as a being of light, love, and power, who consoles, who serves, who helps others, because there are no others. See the personality, the ego, the sense of separation melting away. There is only oneness. Again, you are being consolation, of understanding, and of love. So be it. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your crown, your hands in the earth. Shower the earth with beautiful golden energies. Lots and lots and lots of golden energies. Open yourself up. Let go of the limitations. Let go of the expectations. Let go of the preconceived ideas. Let go. For it is in the giving that we receive. It is in the pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in the dying that we are born to eternal life. A life of planting good seeds and avoiding planting bad seeds. Experiencing oneness with God, oneness with all. Removing the sense of separation. Recognizing that it's an illusion. There is no separation. There is only oneness. There is only oneness with God, oneness with all. So be it. Beware the heart, the crown, the hands, and the earth. Amen. Saint Francis of Assisi. Gently lower your hands in your lap, your palms facing upwards. Beware of the beautiful, loving energies in your heart. Smile. Inhale. Be aware of 12 inches above your crown. Exhale. Send the loving energies up to the 12th chakra. Again, be aware of the heart. Be aware of the love in your heart. Inhale. And be aware of 12 inches above your crown. Exhale. It's okay to smile. Be aware of your heart. Inhale. Feel the love. Be aware of 12 inches above the crown. Exhale. And stay there. Be aware of the light above your head. Don't force it. Don't look for it. Just be aware of it. It's there. Just be aware of it. As you hear the mantra Om, let go. Expand. There's nothing to hold on to. Trust. Let go. Be still. Be aware. Let go. You are swimming in an infinite ocean of bliss. Let go. Now, Slowly and gently come back to your body. Slowly and gently come back. Move your hands, your fingers, your feet, and your toes. Move your hands, your fingers, your feet, your toes, especially wiggle your feet, wiggle your toes. Come back, come back, come back. Let's release the excess energy by raising our hands and blessing. Beware the heart, hands, the crown, the earth. With the blessings of God and Grandmaster Cho Koksui, let the entire earth, every person, every being be blessed with divine light, love, and power. With divine help, guidance, and protection, with soothing, healing energies, blessings be to all, healings be to all, without exception. So be it, so be it, so it is. With the blessings of God and Grandmaster Cho Koksui, let pranic healing, Arhatic yoga, and higher teachings spread properly, rapidly, enthusiastically throughout the entire planet to alleviate the suffering of mankind, to evolve mankind, to transform mankind, to uplift mankind. So be it, so be it, so it is. With the blessings of God and Grandmaster Cho Koksui, let each and every day this upcoming week be blessed. Let this coming Monday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with emotional calmness and stability. Let Monday be blessed. So be it. Let this coming Tuesday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with physical strength and vitality. Let Tuesday be blessed. So be it. Let this coming Wednesday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with proper and effective communication among all people. Let Wednesday be blessed. So be it. Let this coming Thursday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with material and financial abundance, prosperity, and great success. Let Thursday be blessed. So be it. Let this coming Friday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with happiness and joy of a successful week. Let Friday be blessed. So be it. Let this coming Saturday be blessed with divine light, love, and power. Let us properly and rapidly learn our spiritual material lessons. Let Saturday be blessed. So be it. Let this coming Sunday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with happiness and joy of a successful following week. Let Sunday be blessed. So be it. Let this entire upcoming week be flooded and filled with beautiful, sparkling, golden energies. Lots and lots of sparkling, golden energies. All of our environment, our home environment, our work environment, our travel paths, the people we're interacting with, all these energies are being flooded and filled with gold, gold, gold. So be it. We're living a life of 24 karat or more gold. So be it. So be it. So it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's send special blessings to Indiana's son in New York. May he be blessed with physical and etheric healing now. May his entire system be flooded and filled with etheric light, love, and power, physical light, love, and power. We humbly ask that a healing angel be assigned to him for as long as necessary. May he be healed. May he be protected. May he be cared for. So be it. So be it. So it is. See your friends and family members in front of you, like a family portrait. This could also be co-disciples, people on the path with you, people who have helped you along the way, helped you overcome, helped you become better, smarter, richer, more spiritual. And just bless each and every one of these people with divine light, divine love, divine power. We're just aiming the hose. We're not doing the blessing. We're just directing the energies. And even the people we've had difficulties with, let them also be blessed. Let them also be healed. Let them also be transformed. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Thank you. Place your hands down towards the ground. Be aware of the base of your spine and the soles of your feet. Imagine beautiful golden roots of light coming from those three areas, going into the earth, 10 feet or 3 meters deep. See these cords as very, very thick, very bright, very dense. Mentally affirm, I am rooted, I am connected, I am grounded to Mother Earth. My system is practical, stable. Now, you are rooted to God and rooted to Earth. You are the tree of life. Again, feel the roots, experience the connection. Feel yourself balancing. So be it. Be aware of, place your hands on your heart, be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown, be aware of your heart and your crown together. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, respected and beloved teacher, Grandmaster Cho Koksui, Lord Mahaguru Jmeling, to Lord Buddha Kuan Yin, to Lord Ganesh, to Holy Master Count Saint Germain, to all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, to the healing angels, healing ministers, to our divine selves or higher souls, we humbly give thanks for your divine light, love, and power, for your divine help, divine guidance, divine protection. Thank you for healing us. Thank you for transforming us. Thank you for helping us become better people and better souls so that we may serve more. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you with tremendous gratitude, respect, and love. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So be it. Slowly come back. Whoa, Adrian, I said slowly. This isn't like running in the hallway at school, all right? Just take it easy, nice and easy. How is everyone? You know you're muted, right? She's not grounded, folks. She'll get there.
I pressed the button. I said, I was saying that there was a lot of energy in the meditation and that my bodies were congested because I had some challenging working schedules lately. But after the healing, I felt more clear and more awake again. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. How are you, Chrissy? Are you back? Okay, good. Well, you'll be back after exercises. So let's do our exercises again for people at home, but we're all at home. For people at home, again, we do 108 or 54 jumping jacks. Then we do inhale, contract every muscle, twist, 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 twist. Exhale, we do that 12 times. And then we do 2 sets. So jumping jacks, twisty turnies, then jumping jacks, twisty turnies. And then you can do Tibetans or mental physics, which will pack in the energy even more. Okay, so let's do our exercises now. I'll pause it for everyone and put some music on. Ooh, recording in progress. Thank you, Zoom, for letting us be compliant. Well, I hope everyone got their exercise on, integrated their energies. Yes. More grounded. Yes. Good, good, good. What else? Oh, so when we bless the week, right? We bless the week with gold. We bless each day with gold. We bless our environments with gold. We bless ourselves, the people we interact with gold. The energy's there. What makes it more potent and more profound is being aware of it throughout the week. It's there, right? So you just have to be aware of it. It makes it more powerful, right? So the week has been impregnated with divine energies, so that will help your week. But if you're conscious of those divine energies as you interact with the week, it'll have a more profound effect on you, right? What you meditate on, you become. Who you meditate on, you become, right? So if you meditate on divine energy, what do you become? More of that, which you already are, but it's the realization of it. Okay, so I hope that helps. I'll be posting this in the group right now. I don't have to go into town. God, I don't think I'm gonna be going into town for anything for the month that I'm here. Holy mothers. And I will talk to you guys on the Flippity McFlipperson. Any questions, please let me know. And I look forward to continuing to serve you. And I'll talk to you soon. You're thinking hard. Is everyone talking about soft and hard in this group? What's going on with you guys today? All right, we'll figure it out. Why is everyone shaking their head? Okay, bye-bye.